Hi everyone, and welcome back to 5 Minute Family Search. I just want to piggyback this video onto the last one I did of Descendency View. When we found these pretty boxes over here, the one that we had clicked on, the person, as we had talked about, had been born within the last 110 years. So we weren't able to process that person. So I went back a little bit further and I have found somebody who was born in 1837. And when I pulled him up, I found one of these green boxes. And like I said, we get really excited for these boxes because if you are trying to get into your family tree and figure out where can I start, you can go back several generations, like I said before, their children were born in that 110-year mark. And so this guy, like I said, born in 1837, and come here. And we're going to do these blue boxes later. Those take a little bit more time, but I'm going to show you how to go ahead and submit this person to the temple. So this is for James. I'm going to click this All button. That will include if there's any other sealings or anything that need to be done for his children or anything, and it'll list them out for me so that I can see all of them. So I'm going to click that, and I'm going to click this Request button. And that will take me here. This is a church policy. It talks about temple ordinances are sacred and should be treated with respect. Who can do the ordinances? And it tells you do not submit the following individuals unless you are related to them. And then what we just talked about, people who are born within the last 110 years. And you can read through this on your screen when it pops up. But we are just going to scroll down to the bottom. And we are going to click this button here that says I have read and will comply with the church temple ordinances policy, which is this information up here. And we're going to click add to temple ordinance list. Now this name here has been added up here to the temple. And in time this will turn, nor sometimes it'll do it right away, sometimes it'll take a few minutes or an hour, and it will go ahead and disappear and that won't be there anymore. And I'll show you this in another video, but if I was to come up here to my temple list, I will see James's name in there, ready to be submitted to the temple. So that is a better understanding of descendancy, of how you can find these green boxes and go ahead and submit them to the temple. Now, something else that you might come across, and we'll talk about this in another video of how to resolve it, are duplicates. So when you click on that button, it might say there's a possible duplicate, and there will be a video of how to fix that. Sometimes you may have a duplicate of two records for the same person. I've had up to 17 different records for the same person, and you would want to take all of those records and merge them down into one, and we will talk about that in a future video. But this is how to use Descendency, and like I said, it's an excellent tool for you to get in there quickly and find work that needs to be done in your family tree.